Coming right up, the Timberwolves taking on the... Welcome. May not be the team stars we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect to think them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward. And boy, we are excited to see them.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Siakam passes to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Back to Turner from outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Gobert the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. From downtown, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. The kick out to Walker. From deep. Good on the triple.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Now, how about the bounce of Pascal Siakam off the dribble drive?
Towns a screen on Walker to the right side. Outside, Towns. Here's Edwards. Back to Towns. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. And McDaniels with the block.
Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic so pretty, so fluid.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. To the wing on the left. Turner with the screen. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard.
2 minutes.
And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Back to Edwards. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Traps in the tray.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Now, here's Siakam. On the wing, Walker. Back to Siakam. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Edwards can't hit.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Siakam outside. Passes to Nembhard. Indiana moving the ball around. Siakam outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Now 12 points for him. There's the draw. Oh.
You got to be kidding. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Turner. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got T.J. Warren. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. And Neesmith with the slam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Here's Conley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Mathurin for 3. The rebound by Anderson. Minnesota leading by 5. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Anderson outside. Now here's Reed. Covered by Smith. And finished off by Anderson.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Back to McConnell. The pass to Mathurin. Now here's Neesmith. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by Moore.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Conley finds Reed. They set the pick. Anderson outside. Outside Conley. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Neesmith. And here's Smith. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Warren is screen on McConnell. Reed gets to Conley. Connects from three-point range. Conley's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's more after Indiana gets the 3. Reed the pass to Conley. From the arc. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Anderson with the double team. Takes a 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And the shot by Warren, no good. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 10. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Buries it from three-point range. McConnell's got 6.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Reed the pass to Warren. Outside Conley. Passes it to Reed. Anderson outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. And it's Mathurin missing. There's the pass to Reed. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Siakam. He's out there with Turner. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Walker. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Shots good by Walker. With greater penalties attached to those take fouls, Doris, how do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
Siakam for 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 13. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Halliburton drives in. And a wide open look for Siakam. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
Outside, Towns. Now, here's McDaniel. Not a lot of room. Towns finds Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Edwards against Walker. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
Halliburton outside. He kicks it to Walker. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Siakam outside.
2 minutes remaining in the
Fires
third.
the three. It's rebounded by Towns.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Towns, a screen on Siakam. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another three for Minnesota.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Towns, a screen on Turner. There's the triple. And another three for Minnesota.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Now here's Reed. Covered by Smith. From deep, Moore. It's rebounded by Indiana. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Smith kicks to Toppin. Pass to Nesmith. Shot to stop the run. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Stolen by Warren. Gets it off. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. We witnessed him to... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Minnesota, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Warren, then it's Conley, and it's Moore in at the 2 spot. McConnell sets a screen for Toppin. Fires the 3, and McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pacers. Outside Conley, pass to Reid. Back to Conley. There's the screen from past the arc. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Passes it to Smith. Here's McConnell. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Outside Conley. No good off the back of the rim. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Outside Warren. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And the wide open shot from Warren. Out to Conley. A 3-ball.
Well, Benedict Mathurin has all the tools to get stops. That's a great contest.
Launches a 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Anderson passes to Reid. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That'll be his second foul of the game. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. That one good for 2. Edwards got 29.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Here's Nembhard. Takes it out to Siakam. Siakam, a screen on Edwards. No problem knocking that one down.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Edwards with the screen to the middle. Stolen. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target. Edwards with it. Halliburton picks him up. Edwards can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 21. It's Edwards on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Puts it up from 17. Gobert finds McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Halliburton. Screen by McDaniels. Up again. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Halliburton with it. Working on McDaniels. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Walker the pass to Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Siakam passes to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. But Trey, through the foul, almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
At the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. That 3 off the mark. On offense, here are the Pacers. And Walker kicks to Turner. Walker the pass to Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand. Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our program.
got some explosive. Explosive athletes out here tonight, Graham, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Aiden in at the 5. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50, 40, 90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was. Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
And here's Simons outside. Siakam pulls down the board. Indiana on offense. 4-point game. Siakam with a screen on Simons. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. And here's Halliburton. He's covered by Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Siakam with the drive. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Here's Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Thibault with a steal. Inside, here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Now here's Turner. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Poke loose. Grant with it. Siakam covering. And here's Simons outside. And Turner with the block.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Sharp, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
And it's Simons missing. Indiana leading. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Siakam. From downtown. And Aiden pulls it down.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Siakam outside. Halliburton for 3. No good on the shot. Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Fantastic decision making. Aiden electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Pass to Nembhard. Thibault with a steal. Out to Simons. From the arc. Drains the triple. Simons got 7 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's blocked by Thibault. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. All alone. Indiana again missing.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
The drive by Simons. Pass to Thibault. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Indiana has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. There's Simons with a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Count it.
The strength of Jarris Walker. I mean, bursting through the contact there.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's Simons with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam with it. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Turner. Shot clock at 5. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Pacers up by 1. And the second quarter up. Man, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Benedict Mathurin is out there with T.T.
Oh, wow! Oh, watch out below!
Big finish.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Walker. They kick it out to Murray. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Henderson against McConnell. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Toppin with a steal. McConnell with it. On the wing, Mathurin. Guarded by Brogdon. For 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
That corner 3 is the shortest 3 you can take. Mathurin taking advantage of that.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. McConnell outside. Jacks up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Henderson with a screen on Mathurin. From deep, Brogdon.
Brogdon knows he has the touch from there, so he's very comfortable launching the 3 ball.
Here's Mathurin. Toppin against Walker. Smith with a screen on Walker. Toppin passes to Mathurin. On the wing, Mathurin. To the right side. All sorts of time. Walker pulls down the board. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Brogdon from outside. Sinks it from distance. And now a 3-point Portland lead.
Yeah, if the arc is open, Brogdon will go for it, even if it's not one of his primary three-point spots.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Ali.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Brogdon against Mathurin to the inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
2 minutes.
Pass to Toppin.
2 minutes.
5 to shoot. Here's McConnell. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
McConnell, good. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Here's Brogdon. They kick it out to Murray. McConnell with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Toppin passes to Nesmith. Outside for McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Henderson. McConnell from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Right side, Brogdon. The kick out to Walker. Now here's Henderson. Drops in the layup for 2. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
Smith finds Toppin to the middle. And McConnell the bucket on the assist by Toppin. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams a screen on Mathurin. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Toppin with a steal. On the break. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. What a performance for T.J. McConnell. He has been the story for Indiana. 11 points in the quarter. He's on. Thanks very much, Ali. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, you look at T.J. McConnell, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him, and then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant, the Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Turner, a screen on Thibault. Here's Halliburton on the take. Turner finds Halliburton, right wing. 6 to shoot, and here's Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. It's Sharp on the wing, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First team. Yeah, nice dish there by Grant, playing unselfishly and putting the team ahead of himself.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Siakam for 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Grant. Simons outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton with the ball. He's covered by Simons. Halliburton looking for an opening. Tries the spin move. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And here's Grant from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Grant's got 9.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Walker passes to Turner. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Simon's shot is good. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Simons. Defended by Halliburton. From outside the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." DA?
Yeah, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Turner inside, working on Grant. Halliburton finds Walker. Will it go? Into the lane. And the jam by Walker.
Walker feasts heading to the lane. I mean, he's such a physical specimen when heading to the basket.
Pass to Simons. Puts up a 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. The kick out to Walker. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers, leading by 5. So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Henderson drives in. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. McConnell outside. Toppin left side. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
Portland has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Henderson with a screen on Mathurin. Brogdon, the pass to Henderson. Down low, Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Right side, Walker. Outside, Murray. Pass to Williams. Another shot. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. They've got Benedict Mathurin topping out there with Smith. Then it's Neesmith. And it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. The kick out to Walker. Henderson with a screen on Toppin. Walker attacking. And yep, it's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
McConnell from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Brogdon with a screen on McConnell. The drive by Henderson.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
McConnell from outside. Walker pulls down the board. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Williams on the wing. Henderson against McConnell. Henderson drives in. Brogdon from outside knocks down the triple.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Henderson against McConnell. And he drives in. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Smith. Here's Mathurin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And Mathurin really gets off the ground quick. Terrific at being aggressive around the rim. Well done.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
McConnell. And too long on the shot. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. They grab their own miss. Outside for Brogdon. Murray passes to Brogdon. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Simons. Pass to Aiden. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Beyond the arc. Sharp, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Nembhard. Taken away. Here's the break. Moving it up. Here's Simons. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Simon's shot is good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Simons passes to Graham. Back to Thibault. Here's Sharp. Turner covers. And he double clutches and throws it down.
They have a relentless mentality. even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Halliburton goes. Thibault with a steal.
Not only racking up points, but also limiting their opponent's scoring. Really impressive win here for the Trailblazers.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Simons.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Driving inside. Thibault passes to Sharp. Offline. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
except for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Oh, here's Edwards. Oh, good with the triple.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. We're about 1 minute into the first. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Thibault. Pass to Grant. And Simons has it in the corner. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
At the beginning of his career, Grant was more of a role-playing forward. Those days, though, are long gone.
And no question, he just about tripled his shot attempts per game, leading to more and more points, has even developed that three ball to become a multi-level scorer.
And unbothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. He had a nice open look right there. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here is Edwards. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Towns. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Simons. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. They set the pick, and Simons wide open. He'll fire. And another three for Portland.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simons on the wing, defended by Gobert. From the wing, count that one. Simons has got 8.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now, here's Grant for the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Pass to Alexander Walker. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Sharp, the kick out to Simons. Grant sets a screen for Simons. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
And here's Sharp for the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
Edwards passes to Towns, and there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Now McDaniels, still yet to score. 5 on the clock. scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now, here's Simon. He's got 10. Now, here's Sharp. Edwards defending. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Towns, a screen on Simon. Edwards kicks to Gobert. To the inside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland bringing the quarter to a close with... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust. Brogdon's got a strong handle, not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle, and busts in there with a nice move.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Give him a hand, man.
Timberwolves trail by 9. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Anderson outside. Outside Conley. There's the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Moore against Henderson. Minnesota calls timeout. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Outside Warren. Just 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. He was all alone on that one. Reed's got 6.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Moore against Brogdon. And he drives in. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The 3. Here's Warren. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You got to have great strength in this league to take that kind of contact and still score. TJ Warren, strong.
And it's tied up with that one. After this, in nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see TJ Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget, this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Here's Reed. The kick out to Anderson. Outside Conley. Moore in the corner. Fires from deep. Rebound by Williams. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Conley kicks to Reed. Dishes it to Anderson. Conley, the pass to Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Floats one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Anderson looking it over. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Henderson's got his second bucket.
And what a fearless move by Henderson, taking the contact.
Conley kicks to Reed. Back to Conley. Stolen by Walker. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Anderson passes to Moore. Stolen by Walker. Ogden against Conley. Murray right side. Walker with the screen for Murray. Brogdon outside. From down in the low post, it goes. Brogdon's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland. Minnesota calls timeout. 20 seconds left in the first half. Here's the screen. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Walker is screen on Conley. Henderson, no good. Conley left side. And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Put your hands together and get down for the red anthem.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The wingmen at Sharp and Thibault. Jeremy Grant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Took the opportunity when he saw it. McDaniels got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Portland leading by 7. Now the pass to Simons. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Simons says hello. Great answer.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Simons kicks to Grant. A kick out to Simons. Over to the wing. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Good pass from the two-guard Sharp. Solid at finding his open man.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, the great thing in the NBA is the unknown. On any given night, you don't know who'll come out on top. And even coaches like Steve Kerr know it. He said, it's really hard to win an NBA game. The difference between losing and winning is like that. Kevin?
Oh, a game of inches, right, David? Just as you're showing us, a game of inches. Thanks.
First team foul.
Gobert against Simons. Grant the pass to Simons. Thibault for three.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Can he keep it going? Towns dishes to Edwards. Back to Towns. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Ayton driving the lane. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Passes to Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. The pass to Alexander Walker. Towns, a screen on Simon. Outside, Towns. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 5 now.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
There's a screen. Pass to Thibault. And here's Sharp. Ayton, the screen. Sharp, the pass to Ayton. 1:32 left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slammed up by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. Towns, no luck. Trailblazers leading by 6. Simons, the pass to Sharp. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And Edwards with the stop.
Never giving up on the play. Edwards comes away with the hustle points.
And it's Simons off the drive. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time.
The previous play is under review.
What constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Walker comes in for Jeremy Grant. Murray's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Brogdon subbed in for Shaedon Sharp. Here's Reed. Walker with the rebound. Simons surveying the D. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight.
And Simons drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Timberwolves trail by 8. Kyle Anderson is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Reed. Then it's Conley, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Moore with the bucket.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Here's Brogdon, and he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Conley against Brogdon. The kick out to Anderson. And here's Conley outside. And another three for Minnesota.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
The kick out to Walker. And he's way off from outside. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Reed. And he dunks it down.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Williams sets a screen for Henderson, and that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Now, here's Sharp. Edwards defending. Now, here's Sharp. Inside, 5 to shoot. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. And he goes big with the top right over DeAndre Ayton.
What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Over to the left wing. Stolen by McDaniels. Pulls up for 3. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Portland trailing here. Here's Simon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Simon's really settling in to what he is in this league, and that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. They're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now, here's Simon. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. Here's Grant.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
It's stolen by Edwards. One-on-one fast break. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves with possession here.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let in.
Three-pointer, Simons. Cans it from downtown. Simons has got 14 points here in the second half.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. It's good. the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Bible on the wing. Poked away. Now, here's Sean. Tight defense on him. The shot's good from Simons.
And Simons saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Kicks it to Edwards. Gobert against Ayton. Edwards passes to Gobert. Money!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Thibault. Takes the three. It counts. A tremendous three to tie it up.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Towns against Grant. Now here's McDaniel. D right on him.
I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
And the pass to Simons. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Here's Grant. Blocked again. And the Timberwolves call time. It's tied at 65. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Long range from the inbound. Bullseye!
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch.
Thank you for that, David. And that about wraps it up for Brett.
old-fashioned. Matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, BA, and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
And now Indiana's starting group. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Walker. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the basket by Halliburton.
Boy, always ready to play up-tempo basketball. Tyrese Halliburton stops on the pull-up. That is nice.
Edwards. Oh, hey! How about that? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Nembhard, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Fires in the triple.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Alexander Walker. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now Turner. Back to Siakam. Turner passes to Siakam. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. To the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Pass to Towns. Edwards against Walker. Towns, a screen on Walker. Towns down low. The rebound by Turner.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Now here's McDaniels from deep. Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
And the free throw, no good. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Norris.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Pacers making their last shot. Outside McDaniels. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. 6-point lead.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
McDaniels from long range. Drops in the 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Walker. Walker, a screen on McDaniels. Shot on the wing. Good on the shot. Halliburton's got 5 now.
He's so disciplined as a playmaker. Tyrese Halliburton sees what's happening. It's just going to take the opportunity.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Pass to Turner. Halliburton looking for an opening. He takes it in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A. They had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Well, you have to like the vision from Karl Anthony Towns. He's got the kind of size necessary to see over the defense.
To the left side wing, Turner finds Halliburton. A good look from Turner. Indiana again missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Towns on a screen. Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with a three. To the inside. Now the Pacers on the move.
This is where Halliburton can really hurt you. Playing with pace, using his speed in transition.
Pass to Edwards. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Nembhard. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. No shortage of scoring here. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got T.J. Warren, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Warren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And there are so many big men that can bring the ball up now, Doris. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
Well, B.A., what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
Such a wide open look. Moore's got himself on the board with a three there.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Toppin finds Matherin. There's a screen by Toppin. To the left wing. Neesmith passes to Toppin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Indiana leading. Going inside. Smith outside. Pass to McConnell. Crafty move. Oh, and Reid with a block. Conley with the ball, picked up by Matherin, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. McConnell passes to Smith. Back to McConnell. There's a screen. Pass to Neesmith. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Neesmith's got his first basket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
It's Warren on the wing. Back to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Matherin with a rebound. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. Doris taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Conley passes to Warren. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's McConnell. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to Toppin. Drives to the hoop. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, you see the run, jump athleticism of Obi Toppin. He gets to the rim in a hurry.
Reed passes to Anderson. Shot to stop the run. And it's finished off by Warren as he lays it in. Warren's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
From deep, Conley counted from distance. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Toppin passes to Matherin. Three-pointer. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Boy, great answer by Benedict Matherin. What a shot from distance.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
McConnell against Conley. McConnell passes to Matherin. Matherin, a screen on Conley. Back to Matherin.
Now, this is what Matherin loves to do. This guy loves to score whenever he can.
There's 45 seconds left in the second period. Kicks it out to Warren. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Warren's got 5 now.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
McConnell finds Smith. Here's Matherin. There's a screen by Toppin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's about taking no chances. Benedict Matherin at the cup. Yes, sir.
And he drops the first. And Conley drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Here's Nesmith. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Matherin.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Walker. Miles Turner out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard position.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Ooh, Halliburton, leaving no doubt.
To me, sequences like this are why so many are so high on Tyrese Halliburton, able to do a little bit of everything.
Edwards for 3. They get the rebound. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Walker. Edwards for three. Drops in the three. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Siakam finds Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. 4-3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game...
Gobert goes up and brings it down.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Nembhard, good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Gobert with a screen on Walker. Back to Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
Really nice decision making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick and roll action.
Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. Back to Turner. Here's the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Alex.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Alec, thank you. Good reporting there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. The open look. Again, Indiana.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
And Minnesota calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And here's Siakam for three. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got 8.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Siakam. Pass to Turner. The kick out to Walker. Halliburton on the wing. McDaniels covering. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
Pure from three-point range.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Nembhard, good.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Nembhard, good.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Some changes for Indiana. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Reed sets a screen. Conley finds Anderson. Back to Conley. Here's Moore. He's covered by Mathurin. Moore's shot is off. Now here's McConnell. No points so far. Toppin outside. Pass to Mathurin. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Well, Benedict Mathurin not shy at all from the three-point line.
It'll count. And so it's the Indiana Pacers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Moore in at the 2. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Outside Matherin. Pass to Toppin. Matherin, a screen on Anderson. Back to Matherin. And here's McConnell. For 3. Drills it from deep. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Anderson with a screen on Toppin. Out to the right wing. Here's Moore. Count the basket.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Here's Nesmith. He's covered by Warren. Nesmith passes to McConnell. Toppin left side. Back to McConnell. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 15.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And nice finish by him.
So both teams making some changes here. And Walker's got the ball here for the Pacers. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. He drops it from range. Nembhard's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
McDaniels from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. And here's Walker, guarded by Edwards. Halliburton on the wing. From the arc. Deflected. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 25 points in the game.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And the jam by Walker.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Towns. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. Here's Nembhard. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Launches a 3. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns for 3. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Releases from the wing and drills it.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Up top, Turner. Pass Pass to Walker, and stolen by Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Pacers with a rebound. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Walker. And here's Siakam for three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here's Edwards outside. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Siakam. Towns can't get it to go. Siakam looking it over. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Coming up next, the Pacers. Welcome to this Thursday night. Always. Exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. We've got Walker, Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Grant kicks to Simons. The rebound by Turner. And here's Indiana. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam passes to Turner. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Here's Walker. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Simons with the ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the left side wing. Ayton wide open. Cans the shot from the wing.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Fires from way outside. Portland grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Simons. Passes it to Grant. Shot clock at 5. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
The open shot by Ayton. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here is Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Thibault. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And there's the drive.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Walker. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Grant for 3. Walker with the rebound. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Indiana Pacers.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Here's Simons after Indiana gets the 3. And again, unable to change momentum here. Halliburton against Brogdon. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Turner finds Halliburton. Siakam against Grant. Here's Turner. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Turner's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Ayton. Here's Simon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
It's obvious that Simon's game is the product of hard work. You don't get to be as accurate as he is without lots of practice time. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Grant outside. Outside to Brogdon. Over Halliburton. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Left side, Walker. Here's Siakam. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the first quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Neesmith is out there with Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Smith in at the center position. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Kamara. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now, here's McConnell. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Smith. On the wing, Mathurin. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 11. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history. And star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Now here's Henderson. Still scoreless. Count it, good. Henderson's got it back down to single digits for Portland.
Going to the rim is really where Henderson excels. He'll take on any defender at any time.
Out to Smith. Fires for three. They get it back. Outside Mathurin. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Toppin. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball.
And so here's Portland. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Kamara. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Murray sets a screen for Henderson. No good on the three. Pacers leading by 8. Lets the three fly. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And even without that three ball dropping
should have done more on that last play.
Here's Sharp into the lane. Here's Kamare. Outside for Murray. Here's Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. No coverage that time. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it. Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got them on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here's Neesmith. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Sharp.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Pacers leading by 5. And there's the pass to Neesmith. Smith gets the pick for Toppin. Shot from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Toppin's got 5 points so far.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Sharp. The three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Out to Smith. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Neesmith. Over Murray. Murray with the defensive effort.
Yeah, awkward first shot there. I mean, he's creative on the leaner, but the defense.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
27.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Brogdon. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Pacers leading by 8. It is tough to overlook the pedigree of the Grant family. But you see where Jeremy Grant gets his talent.
No mistaking that, Kevin. When your dad is Harvey Grant and your uncle is Horace Grant, you're destined to make it in the NBA.
Now, here's Simons. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Simons. The 3. Drills it from outside. 5 points in the game.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Back to Halliburton. Indiana again, turning it over.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Passes it to Ayton. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight. Halliburton outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Outside Turner. Here's Nembhard. Covered by Simons. They get it back. Outside for Halliburton. Driving in, lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
for a skinny guy. Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident in everything he does.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here's Portland. It's a 5-point game. And it's Simons off the drive. Ayton kicks to Thibault. Back to Ayton. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Walker nails both of them. Now Brogdon hasn't made one yet. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson has prepared himself for the pressures of the NBA. He meditates, he reads books on self-improvement, and he said, I'm pretty sure you can lose yourself making a lot of money. You've got to be mentally sound. There's going to be downsides of being this young and successful. But I don't like failure, so I just try to minimize that. Kevin?
Wise words, David. Wise words. Thank you. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Third personal foul.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here's Portland. They're on a 15-4 run. Ayton sets the pick for Brogdon. Ayton with it. Halliburton picks him up.
Blocking foul called on.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to the squad. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pass to Sharp. Henderson against Mathurin. Wide open look here for Murray. Drains the three-pointer. Murray's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And it's Mathurin missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Right, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Sharp. The Pacers making the shot. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
Toppin, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Toppin's got 8.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Pass to Kamare. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
For 3. And it's Sharp missing. Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Mathurin, good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. There's the pass to Sharp. With the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Gotta respect Shaedon Sharp's jumping ability. He saw the lane to the rim, and he slammed it through.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Trailblazers out in front. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Smith. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
There's a good screen. And Murray. Here we go. Pass to Sharp. 5 on the clock. Here's Kamara. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Williams gets the bucket.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
Toppin passes to Smith. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Smith kicks to McConnell. Here's the 3. Kept alive. Passes to Nesmith. Smith with it. Pass to Toppin. Smith sets the pick for Toppin. And he drives in. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Robert Williams. Portland trailing here. And here is Simon. Grant outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Grown man strength from Grant, just punishing the defense with these type of plays.
Siakam is checked in for Toppin.
And one thing you love about Jeremy Grant is his versatility as a player.
GA plays both ends with activity and skill. A switchable 6'8" frame. He's a plug and play on any roster in this league. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Back to 8. That one doesn't go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
Three-pointer, Simon. Siakam pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Launches it, drills the three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about it. When Sharp gets everything rolling, boy, he's a tough one to slow down.
Now, here is Halliburton. Defended by Thibault. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Ayton a screen on Siakam. Grant gets to Ayton. pass to Simon. Back to Ayton. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Back to Siakam. Outside Turner. Outside Walker. Drives to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And the slam dunk by Simon.
He must have ice in his veins. Simons pushes out all distractions and drops the clutch shot.
Here's Nemhard for 3. Siakam. Trifecta.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You see the trust this team has in Grant's ability to step up in crucial times.
Halliburton drives in. Siakam outside. He kicks to Walker. Turner against Ayton. Spins. Halliburton. It's in!
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Thybulle. Lets it go from deep. No good from 3-point territory. Halliburton passes to Nemhard. And a miss there on the triple. Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they need a 3 to tie. Look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbound, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They
Into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Here's Simons. And the layup is good off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And the three-pointer goes. Towns has got 6.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see. It's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Right side Edwards. Towns up top. Left side McDaniels. Back to Towns. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Simon's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating. When Towns goes to the rim, he's doing it on and with purpose.
Here's Simons, and that one is stuffed right through.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's Towns. He's got 10. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Simons with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Anthony Simons again. 10 points for him.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The drive by Simons. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Pass to Towns. He takes it in, and it's powered home by Towns.
And no help on that one. Towns, long strides, get all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yeah, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, BA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster. The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Sharp passes to Thibault, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
McDaniels against Simons. Back to Sharp. Grant, left side. Clock at 6. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Now McDaniels. Back to Towns. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Grab the screen. Pass to Sharp. And there's the drive. McDaniels with some nice D.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
11 seconds left in the first quarter here. And Edwards, here we go.
I like watching Grant work hard on the defensive end. He puts great effort into that end of the floor. He's good at pestering whoever he happens to be on, and his long reach helps him do that.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon. He's out there with Henderson. Murray out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamari in at the power forward position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Tell you what, the defense got what it deserved there. You cannot afford to let Warren get that comfortable.
And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Henderson.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Anderson.
Portland foul. Tomorrow. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Anderson with a screen on Brogdon. Outside, Anderson. Over Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
And you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Reed, a screen on Henderson. Back to Reed. For 3, Conley. Rebounded by Kamari. Portland trailing here. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen. Here's Kamari. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's got his first points of the night.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Picked by Murray. Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Kamari. Murray with it. Here's Kamari. He's got 5. Henderson finds Williams. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Reed. You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class drops him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece. You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Anderson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Anderson gets the bucket. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Outside Brogdon. Here's Kamari. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Moore, guarded by Brogdon. Anderson passes to Warren. And it's all from 3-point range. Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Reed brings the double. Kamari. Stolen by Conley. Here we go, 1-on-1. And the layup is good. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Oh, Brogdon gets a step. They kick it out to Murray. To the middle. They swipe it. Pass to Warren. Driving in. Oh, Williams with the block. And they're able to recover. Sends it home from 3-point land. Moore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now a timeout called by Portland.
It's time for T-shirts. Fans, have a big round of applause for your trail.
Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Double team on Brogdon. Pass to Murray. Back to Williams. Outside Murray. Williams with the screen. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. .29 seconds left in the first half. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
24 seconds left in the second period. Over to the wing. Puts it up. And that one's long. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Conley with the ball. Reed sets a screen. With some arc, it's good.
Mike Conley.
And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Showing off those instincts that make Conley such an offensive threat. Makes a good call and opts for the floater.
And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front? Ali, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for Red Panda. Let's give a round of applause.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
On the court for Minnesota. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Towns on a screen. McDaniels from long range. Hits the three-pointer. McDaniels got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Simons driving to the basket. It's blocked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Man, has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Takes a 3. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's Sharp on the wing. There's the 3. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Here's Edwards. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Ayton finds Simons. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Outside for Grant. There's the triple. On target from range. Grant's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Hits the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, they only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go. Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Edwards slams it in.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
And here's Simons outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Edwards looking for an opening. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And there's a pick. There's Simons with a 3. That one no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And here's Edwards outside. Again, the miss by Edwards. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
A line change here for Portland, and a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Warren's checked in for McDaniels. And Conley subbed in for Alexander Walker. Here's Murray outside for Brogdon. from deep. Brogdon.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. Conley against Henderson. Now here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Now Reed. Jacks up with 3. Edwards can't hit. Stolen by Conley. Outside Edwards. Outside Anderson. And he converts the layup. Anderson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And no good. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Murray, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Robert Williams, and it's Kamare in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Inside, Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Brogdon with the throwdown. He was not going to be denied there.
Henderson against Conley. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. 60 takes off the clock here in the fourth. Reed sets a screen. Pass to Moore. It's stolen by Henderson. Outside Brogdon. Out left to the wing. Henderson outside. Williams with the screen. The drive by Henderson. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has gotten his first points in this one.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
A line change here for Portland.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
There's Simons with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Towns a screen on Thibault. Towns outside. The kick out to Edwards. Shoots over Grant. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Simons with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Sharp passes to Simons. Buries it from 3. Simons got 24.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to
power it home.
Oh, wow.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Grant. From downtown. Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. This one for three. Connects from downtown.
And there you see Grant once again showing us how promising a player he is. Showing real courage taking that shot in a big moment.
It's Edwards for the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Sharp. Fires the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Fantastic decision-making. Aiden electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Towns outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jeremy Grant. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
1:06 left to play in the fourth. Here's Edwards. That one is off. Good work defensively by Thibault. And Aiden has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Here's Sharp. McDaniels covering. They set the screen. Thibault finds Grant. Just 5 on the clock to tie it up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Gobert often hits for a higher percentage from the field than he does from the line, but they really need his free throws here. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Second personal foul.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
16 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, and there's the... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this was slow.
Anthony Edwards at the line for two.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got them. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Here's Simons. Money!
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And so it...